What is up, guys? Your boy Kid and Kam. Today we're going to do 3 topics on the NFL table talk. We got the offense rookie of the year, which Justin's going to win it. Playoff outlook, how we think the first round is going to shape out when we think about it. And we're going to give our top 10 playoff power rankings. We had a couple coaches get fired also. We're going to speak about only one today, though. And it's going to deal with the offensive rookie of the year candidates. Which, Justin, for you?
This is one of those hard decisions I had to make because I really had to go back and just kind of watch each player. But when you also got to look at this in the aspect of like quarterback versus wide receiver, and it makes it even harder to choose which Justin. But I think I'm gonna go to Los Angeles and give it to Justin Herbert. Okay. No disrespect to Justin Jefferson, but I feel like it's I was talking to you about Juju, like when he had Antonio Brown on the opposite side of the field and he had 1,500 receiving yards. You know what I mean? It's easier for your wide receiver to get open when you've got a veteran like Adam Thielen outside, and then you've got a running back like Dalvin Cook, who is a top 10 running back in the league, who can dragging guys in the box, which is allowing Justin Jefferson to get open more. No disrespect to him though, he's a phenomenal player and he's going to be a top wide receiver. He was the highest graded wide receiver. Rookie wide receiver ever since he beat Odell Beckham back from I think 2013 was his rookie year. So
yeah, 2014, one of those.
Yeah, I mean, don't get me wrong, Justin Jefferson's a dog, but the stuff that Justin Herbert did was just absolutely phenomenal. And I think if they had a better coach, this team could be in the playoffs right now. Because I don't think really many people expected Justin Herbert to actually play as dominant as he did. And maybe he'll have a sophomore slump. I doubt it, but. Well, he definitely didn't look this good in Oregon, so I'm trying to figure out how he just got to the NFL and
We talked about it a little while back when whenever the Giants were going to take him, they're like, this is the greatest quarterback we've ever seen come out of college. They were on to something because I mean, this man he threw for over 4,000 yards, 31 touchdowns. He only threw 10 interceptions as a rookie in Los Angeles with a losing record with Anthony Lynn as your coach. Mm-hmm. I mean, honestly, I'm gonna give it to Herbert too. He played phenomenal. Again, no disrespect to Justin Jefferson, but you made clearly the most valid point there. I mean, you got Adam Thielen. He's catching all the eyes on the defense. I mean, you look at Alabama this year, at this point, and next year they're going to be like, which wide receiver we're going to target, and the other wide receiver is going to have more yards. You know what I'm saying? So obviously, him being a rookie, they're going to target Adam Thielen to stop him. And Justin Jefferson, he proved that he should be stopped too. But, I mean, as of right now, he's not getting stopped.
Yeah, it's kind of like that pick your poison type feel, you know what I mean? Even on LSU last year, you had Jamar Chase, you had
and Justin Jefferson.
Yeah, you had
Terrence Marshall.
You had just talent, man. Clyde, you know what I'm saying? It was hard. Imagine trying to game plan against that team it's like trying to game plan against Bama now, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's impossible. Or game planning against Chiefs. You got pick your poison. You can't stop them completely. It's impossible. Because you got a GOAT potential quarterback. I don't know how we got on this topic, but let's hop back on topic. But yeah, I don't want to sleep on Justin Jefferson because he's a great player. 1,400 receiving yards, 7 touchdowns as a rookie, man. That's just fabulous.
Yeah,
that's fantastic.
That's amazing.
Yeah, I mean, I can't wait to see what he does. He's got great route running. Yeah, he's that guy. Should have been an Eagle, but
we predicted the Heisman with Davante Smith.
Yeah.
Let's see if we can predict offensive rookie of the year.
I think it's got to be Justin Herbert, but I don't know, man. Justin Jefferson has that hype factor to him too. Like he's got that high. I feel like he gets more, publicity than Herbert. So I think Justin Jefferson could take it. I think I'm gonna say I think Justin Jefferson's gonna win it, but Justin Herbert should win it. I think that's gonna happen.
I think Justin Herbert's gonna win it. But either way, playoffs, they're coming up. Mm-hmm. We got our first round confirmed. Yeah. Which game do you want to go over first? You want to go over the LA Seattle or the Pittsburgh and the Browns?
LA Seattle. I mean that game's kind of like pick your poison. I'm sure Seattle will walk out of that. Seattle ain't going home in the first round. However, Sean McVay is that dude. He's a great coach. So be interesting to see what we can get from him. Don't forget this Rams team lost to the Jets a couple a week or two ago. But I remember
this Rams team also has one of the best secondaries in the league. A lot of people sleep on that.
Yeah, that's true. But the Seahawks are just built different, man. They got that man DK Metcalf on that roster.
Jalen Ramsey versus DK.
They got the guy who's like an early MVP favorite in the first 4 weeks of the season every year, and then completely falls off the face of the earth. And that man, Russell Wilson, like somebody was like, why has Russell Wilson never been a finalist for Heisman? And I'm like, not Heisman, but MVP. And I'm like, dude, have you not seen the way he collapses his play? Like, he always starts every season like dominant, on fire, and then he'll just, and it's not like, I'm not trying to say he plays bad. He doesn't stay at that MVP level all season. He's got to be able to, like, if he needs to get in that MVP level if these guys want to get back to the Super Bowl. Don't forget, this guy has a Super Bowl. He's a beast. Don't sleep.
Almost had two, but they didn't run the ball. But I mean, hey,
almost isn't good enough.
So LA and Seattle. You say you're taking Seattle?
I'm taking Seattle. I don't think you can get Seattle. I'm telling you right now.
This Seattle team is strong.
Yeah. I'm gonna tell you right now what I come on. We already know what the NFC Championship is gonna be. I feel like there's two teams I feel like always somehow see each other in the playoffs.
And they're on opposite sides of the bracket. So, I mean, there's only one way they can meet, and it's in the NFC Championship game.
Exactly. So, it's the Seahawks and the Packers. These guys see each other every year. And the Packers always win. So, sometimes.
That is cap.
I mean, sometimes. I mean, it's kind of like if or. It's not like. Yeah.
But, I mean, hey, it's always a tough game. I love that game, but I hate the Seahawks. I mean, like, I don't hate them, but, like, like, it's like I despise them. Like, every time we play them, I'm like, dude, we got to play these dudes, man. Either way, we got your Pittsburgh Steelers and the Browns. Y'all just played Week 17. A lot of y'all were getting hate. Y'all were getting trashed on, I should say. But nobody realized, I guess, y'all were playing y'all's backups.
I mean, we weren't getting too much hate. If anything, the Browns were, dude. I mean, they beat us by 2 with our practice squad. Also, bad news, their coach is he won't be able to coach.
Yeah, he's out with
their
COVID.
Offensive coordinator will have to call the plays. It kind of sucks. When you get to the playoffs, you want to play everybody at their full speed, especially the Steelers, man. Like, I feel like we've been given like this cupcake schedule. I feel like we've gotten a Mickey Mouse road here. You know that meme that people have right now? It's a Twitter meme where it's like, it'll be like Aaron Rodgers MVP Mickey Mouse road to a Mickey Mouse MVP or something like that, and it'll be like had the weakest schedule in the league or something. It has the best carried by his wide receivers or something. It's a meme. It's not supposed to be serious, but like, yeah, it's like a meme. But like, the Steelers have had a pretty easy road to where they've gotten. You see, they lost 3 straight, which shouldn't have happened. But me, I'm just gonna.
You're just gonna let it.
I'm just gonna take a deep breath and see where we go. I don't like as a Steelers fan, I don't expect this team to go far, but we'll see what we got. Let's see how Ben plays. If he can do that second half Colts thing, that'd be great. We'd smack the Browns. Ben is the Browns' dad, so we'll see how that goes. See if Baker Mayfield shows up for the playoffs, first playoff game. See how he plays.
So who you taking? You gonna go against your Steelers? You gonna take your Steelers?
I mean, I know this is gonna sound biased, but I'm picking the Steelers. I know the Browns.
I'm gonna take the Browns. And I'm look.
Why?
mean, even though their head coach is out with COVID, this is their first playoff game. You know what I'm saying? They gonna be in there energetic. Okay. They gonna be hyped up. Like I said with Ohio State, they hungry. Look,
this is
bro.
The Steelers.
Listen.
Do you know the history of the Browns and the Steelers, man?
Listen.
Do you know that history? The Browns don't have good history against the Steelers.
History can change.
Oh my god.
Look, I'm taking the Browns.
I'm not picking it to be a blowout, but the Steelers. When it comes to the Browns, the Steelers are just their dads, bro. The Steelers don't dad anyone more than the Browns. We beat them 38-7 in like week 4 or 5 with fully healthy teams. So just letting you know that. You picking the Browns is a little sus because that'd be an upset. Well, not really, because the Steelers aren't that good, but whatever.
Okay, well, looking at the playoff bracket, there's one obvious game that I see. We're gonna get to that game last because it's just an easy game to pick. So we'll skip over that game. Baltimore and Tennessee.
It's an easy game. I feel like you're saying the Saints Bears. It has to be.
No, it's not Saints Bears. That's an easy one too. I was talking about Buffalo and Indianapolis. I feel like Buffalo will cakewalk that one.
I'm not sleeping on the Colts. They're not that great, but I ain't sleeping on them.
But I'm not. Look,
it's a good team.
I feel like Buffalo's gonna cakewalk it.
You never know what you're gonna get from that Colts team.
They're so weird. Look, we came in here. And I was even telling y'all. I think it was like the first podcast we tried to make. I was like, the Colts are gonna be a sleeper team. They're gonna go like 12-4. Phillip Rivers gonna play good, and y'all were laughing. And they went. I didn't even know they went 11-5 until I told you. I was like, until I do a little research, I was like, oh, they're 11-5. But like, yeah, I mean, I don't know. It's just weird because they don't have a lot of publicity, but they're doing good.
The Colts Mickey Mouse road to 11-5. I'm just kidding.
But I mean, look, I feel like Buffalo is gonna walk in there and walk out with a dub easily.
Buffalo, like I'm telling you right now, man. Buffalo is I can't wait to get to my power rankings, but Buffalo is just really good right now, man. I'm picking Buffalo too. I think Buffalo right now, their offense is just as hot as it gets right now. It's scary.
Yeah, especially Stephon Diggs is on fire this year.
Don't forget, Josh Allen is. You got the top two guys who are in the MVP voting. You know who the top two guys is, but that third guy's Josh Allen.
Easily.
Yep.
But let's go to the other cakewalk game, I guess. Saints in Chicago.
Mm-hmm.
It's obvious who we think we're gonna win.
Chicago, the Bears. I don't think the Bears have the
touchdowns.
firepower. What's the injury report like for the Saints? That'll be interesting to know because I think they're fully healthy.
I'm gonna go ahead and
say
maybe
without.
I think we said this plenty of times. Saints fully healthy are one of the most dominant teams in the league.
They're dangerous. You saw what they did to the Bucks. Come on now, don't sleep on these guys. They're dangerous.
What's the injury report looking like? Because I mean, like, it really just depends.
I don't think Michael Thomas is playing, and that's not good. I think he's injured. He may be cleared, but if I remember correctly, Michael Thomas is injured.
Because I don't know. Because like this Chicago team, I don't think they should have made the playoffs personally. I mean, if you look at the other side, I mean, one team that did get left out was Miami. I can understand why because other teams have better records than them. But I mean, let's not sleep on this Miami team for the upcoming future. They went 10-6, crazy. But I mean, the Saints Chicago. I didn't expect Chicago to make it personally. Didn't think they were even. Honestly, the way everybody was talking about them mid-season, I didn't expect them to make it.
Yeah, Michael Thomas is on the IR. That's not good. I don't know when he got put on there, but I think that's what a 6 week. Like it's a 6 week.
It's like a 6 or 8 week thing, yeah.
Yeah, so that's not great. So I mean, you never know I don't know what you're gonna get from the Saints team.
Yeah.
I mean, they look dominant against Carolina. They look dominant against Minnesota.
Drew Brees is playing. Alvin Kamara
lost to Kansas City by just 3 points.
I feel like Saints still walk in there and walk out.
Yeah, Saints are still walking out of this. You got to think Jalen Johnson, rookie cornerback beast, won't be playing. The Bears are gonna be without Busker Shrine, another cornerback on the outside. Darnell Mooney's questionable. Roquan Smith's questionable. Them Georgia dogs. But they still got talent. But don't forget Mitchell Trubisky is your quarterback. So sadly, I'm just gonna pick the Saints to walk out of there with a W.
Yeah, I'm gonna take the Saints as well. I mean, they're just like we said, fully healthy. They're the most dominant team in the league. But I mean, they are missing a key part of that.
We have a trade to announce. The Bears have traded up to select Mitchell Trubisky. Jesus.
Trade up for number 3 to number 2.
There's an L somewhere in that name.
Dude, let's not sleep with the 49ers taking Solomon Thomas right after that. Anyways, Baltimore, Tennessee Titans.
The biggest bust draft of all time. Actually, let me stop. Come on.
Oh
bust
God.
Central, dude.
Oh my God. Like those 2 picks, man. Like,
oh my. Who's picked first? That was Myles Garrett's draft, right?
It was Myles Garrett. And then
he refrained from being a bust.
Chicago traded up and take Mitchell Trubisky.
That was
think about this, right? You trade up one spot to number 2. You trade away a couple picks.
Like that means the 49ers had to be interested then, because they wouldn't have just traded up if the 49ers weren't interested.
And then 8 picks away, Patrick Mahomes gets selected.
So that means the 49ers were going to select Mitchell Trubisky, because there's just no way.
Had to, but I mean,
there's no way the Bears would have just traded up if they were like, yo, we're not even interested in a quarterback.
Yeah, I was talking with someone about this before, and I was like, whenever going into that draft, I knew who Mitchell Trubisky was.
Oh, yeah.
But it was like, I haven't seen enough from this guy to be like the top quarterback in this draft. Like I told you this plenty of times. I knew Patrick Mahomes was the best quarterback in that draft. Did I think he'd be like this? No. But I knew he's the best quarterback in that draft.
It's crazy
Josh
because
Allen's draft, I thought he was the best quarterback in that draft. Is he the best? We don't know yet because Lamar has an MVP, you know what I'm saying? But I mean, so far, Josh Allen's looking like one of the better quarterbacks in that draft. And Patrick Mahomes, I mean, I can scout quarterbacks. What can I say, man?
Come on, bro. All right, who's the best quarterback in this draft?
I mean, skill-wise, Trevor Lawrence. So I'm just going to say Trevor Lawrence. He has a perfect situation for him in Jacksonville.
I don't know, man. That dude, Zach Wilson. We got the quarterback video. I gotta check that out. We also got that running back video coming up. That's gonna be interesting.
Is it running? Are we doing running backs, or wide receivers? I thought we were doing wide receivers.
Wide receivers. We're gonna do wide receivers first, then running backs.
Okay.
But yeah, it's funny because Mitchell Trubisky's main stat coming into the draft was his pinpoint accuracy. And he gets to Chicago and he can't throw for a lick, dude. I don't know what happened.
Dude, it was that double doink that changed Chicago's history. Either way, we are totally off topic. Baltimore and Tennessee Titans. Derrick Henry.
Game of the week.
Derrick Henry I think he passed 2,000 yards in week 17.
Yeah, like I said, game of the week, dude.
He's the 8th player to do it. You think this? You know this is game of the week.
This is game of the week, dude. That Ravens team is gonna be hungry.
Definitely looks like it.
That Ravens team is gonna be hungry. The Titans, you don't know what you're gonna get out of the Titans.
Yeah,
that offense is dangerous.
Titans got a good defense.
Yeah.
They got Derrick Henry with them. Corey Davis. What's AJ Brown, and then Baltimore. Baltimore. They were in this situation last year against Tennessee in their first playoff game last year, and they got beat obviously because Tennessee went to, play Kansas City somehow. But
that's gonna be a fun one. I can't wait to watch that one.
This is honestly gonna be the best playoff game, because looking at the other one we're talking about, that should be honestly probably a cakewalk, especially the way some players are talking coming into that game. But I mean,
I'm gonna be honest with you. The team that wins this game has a pretty easy route to the AFC Championship.
The team that wins Baltimore and Tennessee?
Yes, they have an easy route.
They have to play Kansas City.
I said to the AFC Championship.
They have to play Kansas City next week.
No, they wouldn't.
Yeah, they would.
No. The bracket is Kansas City plays the winner out of the Bills and the Colts.
No.
I'm looking at the bracket right now.
Bro, I have the bracket right here.
Oh, then they must be wrong then. Because I'm telling you, I'm on NFL's website. Looking at the bracket.
I got finessed.
I'm telling you.
Either way.
They play the winner out of the Steelers-Browns.
So then Baltimore and Tennessee, they play the Pittsburgh Brown winner. Dude, I got finessed. Either way. Who do you think's going to win this game?
Ooh, it's tough, man. But I'm going with the Titans. Come on, man. You know how Lamar is in the playoffs, but I know I'm a Steelers fan, and I know, but I really don't even want to pick anybody because these teams match up so evenly. You don't know what Ravens you're going to get. The Ravens had a great start to the season. They flopped, but you don't know what type of Ravens team you're going to get out there on that field. And if Lamar Jackson can just go out there and shine, which I know he possibly will. He doesn't have the best playoff resume, but I think this year could be the year he breaks it. Ravens could move through, and like I said, winner out of this game has a pretty simple route to the AFC Championship because the Steelers I just don't think are that good, and that's my team. But I think the Titans are going to walk out with this. Derrick Henry's just way too good, man. These teams already played, and they just could not stop Derrick Henry. So I'm going to pick the Titans to win this one.
I'm going to take Baltimore. J.K. Dobbins, Mark Henry. Dude, what did I just say? Mark Henry? Mark Ingram.
Somebody come on, dude.
Mark Ingram. And then Marquise.
Just got done watching what?
WWE, boy.
Come on, SmackDown. Come on. Friday Night SmackDown.
Friday Night SmackDown, man. Either way. Marquise Brown, he's catching balls finally. Mark Andrews is healthy. I'm gonna take Baltimore, man, because you never know.
I do like Baltimore's defense. Their defense.
You never know what you can get from this Baltimore team, but I feel like they're facing Tennessee and they lost to Tennessee.
What you're gonna get from Baltimore's defense. You know what you're gonna get from Baltimore's defense, but their offense. It's really the offense that
like I said, Marquise Brown's finally catching the ball.
It's Lamar Jackson. You never know what you're gonna get from Lamar, but like I said, just feed JK, man. Feed that man. Just feed him.
All right, we already talked about LA, Seattle. We already talked about Chicago, New Orleans, Tampa Bay, Washington. Last game that we got to talk about.
I'm picking an upset.
You are.
I'm picking Washington over the Bucks.
Chase Young's kind of talking.
Let me tell you what.
I want Tom.
Now that kind of makes me not want to pick him though, because I'm like, man, you don't talk trash, Brady. Are you crazy?
That's like in college being like, we want Bama.
Yeah, like, man, come on, stop, please. Stop. Get some help, man. Police,
Stop this, man.
But let me tell you this. Buccaneers kind of struggle against great defenses. And don't get me wrong. Now, Washington may suck, but their defense is phenomenal. Their offense has to be able to play a single lick of football. Look like they have any type of chemistry.
You know who the quarterback is for Washington, right?
Yeah, Alex Smith.
I think it's Taylor Heineke. Pretty sure.
No, it's Alex Smith. He played week 7. He played week 17.
I'm pretty sure Taylor Heineke was playing though.
He was playing the week before. Last week. This last week, Alex Smith was playing.
That's my fault. I was watching a little highlight clip, and I thought
I think Alex was maybe injured or something. Had a little injury, but he's back.
Eagles dove at that dude's knee for no reason at one point, but yeah, I'm gonna take the Buccaneers. Yeah, just because that man Chase Young he's gonna be humbled for saying I want Tom.
Yeah, he's gonna be humbled.
But I mean,
he called out Tom. It's just not a good.
I'm not saying the whole defense is gonna be humbled. I'm just saying Chase Young will be humbled.
But like I said, man,
it's gonna be a tough game for Tampa.
Tampa struggles against great defenses. They've struggled against great defenses all season, man. I'm telling you.
But I think Tampa. They're
going to get pressure on Tom. And come on, don't. We're not going to sit and pretend like this Buccaneers O-line is that great. They're not. Washington is going to get in the backfield. They're going to make Tom Brady uncomfortable. They got to get off to a hot start. They can send them back to Tampa. Actually,
someone had their the Tampa's offensive lineman on the offensive rookie of the year candidates under a lot of people, but he was on there. I forget who they drafted though. Okay. He was the guy out of Alabama. I'm pretty sure. I don't know. Either way, he was on there. I haven't heard from him either. Anyways, we heard of Quentin Nelson when he was on there.
Yeah.
I've never heard of that dude. I've heard of him, but I haven't heard him this season. Either way, I mean, yeah. So we're
kind of unfair to O linemen, dude. There's some good rookie O linemen. They're not even gonna get noticed because I guess it's just Quentin Nelson got known because he was this funny guy, but these other guys, they just play football and go home. They're not gonna get noticed for playing well.
But hey, they get paid most of the time. They get paid.
Yeah, they're gonna get paid, but I mean, maybe they could care less about the little trophies or whatever, little offensive player of the year speeches or whatever.
All right,
let me know the offensive lineman wins that.
You said whenever we were talking about the Indianapolis Buffalo, you said you couldn't wait to get these power rankings.
Yes, sir.
Time has come. Your time has come. Reality can now be whatever you want.
Yeah, reality's about to be what I want. You want me to start? Or you starting?
You want to go one by one? Start from 10 and go to one by one.
Okay, number 10, I got the Buccaneers.
Same here.
Same. You got the same.
Yep.
Because that's the one I said out loud, and you kind of scared me a bit.
It was more of I was gonna put the Rams, and then I was like,
yeah,
I don't know. I was like, I feel like this Tampa Bay team, because keep in mind, this Tampa Bay team whooped Green Bay in the regular season. I was like, we don't know what Tampa Bay we're getting, so I'll put them at 10. So I mean, look, we don't know. Tampa Bay and the Ravens are in the same position. That's exactly why I got the Ravens at number 9. Because I mean, you don't know what you're gonna get from them. They're
number 9. I got the Cleveland Browns. You never know what you're going to get from them. As a matter of fact, their offense was great, and then it just recently struggled. That game against the Steelers last week just kind of scared me a bit, kind of shook me, because I expected them to blow the Steelers out, but that just did not happen. The Steelers made it a good game. If the Steelers offense didn't, hold their nuts for the first quarter or first half, they actually would have won that game. But you can't expect much from Randy Finkner. Hopefully he gets fired. If he doesn't get fired, I'm finding a new team. I'll be looking for applications. So start sending those my way. I'll start filling them out. I'm a loyal fan, except when our head coach can't make good decisions, like firing an offensive coordinator who's clearly holding the team back. At number 8, I got the Ravens.
Okay.
Pretty much what you said. You just never know. You already said you're 9 though, right?
Yeah, I already said my 9. I had my Ravens.
Kind of cut in there. I was like, oh. At number 8, I got the Ravens, man. You just never know what you're going to get from them. This team revolves around how well Lamar Jackson plays. If he can get into that MVP form, man, this Ravens team could be, I'm not going to say untouchable, because, we saw his MVP form in the playoffs last year, and it wasn't that great.
Number 8, I got the Colts. Like I said, I haven't heard a lot from them this season. Okay. But I mean, I told you before the season. I said this they could be dangerous, and I'm hoping that they live up to this expectation. Even though I haven't really watched them this season, I haven't really paid any attention to them. But I mean, I think the only thing I have paid attention is that boy Specs, Rodrigo Blankenship. He's been dogging this season.
Them Georgia boys, them Georgia dogs,
boys built different. Either way, I got the Colts at 8. They could be good. I feel like they could. They have a chance against Buffalo. But
at number 7, I'm repping my team, them Pittsburgh Steelers, baby. Steel City. This defense is listen, man. This defense is the best in the NFL, but that offense is as bad as it gets, and it's so cringy to watch. Sometimes I like watching offenses. The Steelers, it's only the defense, and then it's like when the offense finally chooses to do good, the defense folds. We have the only complete game we played all season was against the Browns in like week 4 or 5. So hopefully we can play a complete game. We can win this one. See what we can do against the Titans and Ravens. Doubt we win. I don't even think we'll win this week, but best of luck to us. Randy Finger's on the sidelines. We don't have a shot.
Number 7. I had the Browns going into this at number 7. It was like these bottom 4 teams were more of the team that like you don't know what you're gonna get.
Right.
But as we were talking about one team in the playoff outlook, I kind of switched that. I changed the Browns from 7 to unranked. I put the Titans at 7. Their defense is great. Derrick Henry's a great football player, as we know. They got Corey Davis, and I said the Titans. You said
no. I'm saying you had the Colts over the Browns.
Look, trust.
Oh my goodness.
Trust. Look.
Oh, you just picked them to win.
That's why bro. So, it's Washington in your top 10. You just picked them to beat Buccaneers. All right,
to be honest, Washington was 11 for me.
Browns are 11 for me. So then, what's the problem? But yeah, I got the Titans at 7. I've already explained it. So I mean, 6. I got the Steelers. You can't doubt their defense. Ben is. I mean, not Ben. The offensive play calling.
It's a little high for them Steelers, man.
One spot ahead of you.
Listen, listen. This team could be honestly, if their offense just plays,
if the play calling is
they could
right,
be a top. They could be a top 3 team, but they're bipolar with the play calling, man. You just don't. Like when this team was like 11-0, actually, it was the Cowboys game that really just kind of made me go, okay, this team isn't good. So the Chiefs are they're those guys. Oh, number 6, I got the Seahawks. What'd you say?
I looked up so fast when you said the Chiefs and you were about to say you said number 6 right after you said the Chiefs. I thought you were saying that Kansas City was your 6th team.
Oh, come on, man. What you think? What you think? I want my pack lit up? Come on, dog. Number 6, okay. I got the Seahawks, man. This Seahawks team is their offense is great. Their defense, however, no. And I mean no. Kind of like Florida. If you guys needed some NCAA terms, they're pretty much Florida. That's pretty much all I can say. They're pretty much Florida. I got this team at 6. Hopefully Russell Wilson can, then DK can heat up. Like I said, they should be able to take on the Rams, but that's a scary team because you never know what you're going to get from that team. Sean McVay is a great coach.
Yeah. 5, I got the Saints. I've seen them, what they can do without Michael Thomas when they faced my Packers, and that man Alvin Kamara just dominated defense like it was a never mind, we won't get into that, but I mean, hey, look, that man Alvin Kamara is going to carry his team with Drew Brees.
He's going to have to.
And that's why I got my 5.
You never really got to carry your team when Drew Brees is the quarterback. Drew Brees is
people
really
are saying
good.
This is his last season.
Yeah.
I don't think so. But either way, Saints at 5.
5 for me is those Tennessee Titans, man. These guys are dangerous. They got one of the most dangerous RPOs in the league. When you got the best running back, Derrick Henry, you can't tackle this, man. Give up. Don't even try to tackle him. Run away. This man is a beast, dog. 2,000 rushing yards? Are you kidding me? This man's not even MVP talks? Man, whatever. Listen, man, Titans are dangerous. Like I said, the team that wins that Tennessee Titans-Ravens game has the easiest path to the AFC Championship because the Steelers or the Browns are just simply not beating one of those teams at this point, especially not the Steelers. They've beaten both of those teams already, but like I said, that Steelers team has just folded since they last saw those teams. We barely beat the Ravens, and they had half their team on COVID list. So, like I said, man, I have no hope in that Steelers team. The Browns, you never know what you're going to get from that offense. That offense can be dangerous. Kevin Stefanski will be back in if they defeat the Steelers, he'll be back for that second playoff game, and that Browns team could be on top. But like I said, I think the Titans right now, I feel like the Titans have a route to the AFC Championship.
Okay. Number 4, like you said, I got the Florida Gators of the NFL. Seattle Seahawks. Can't doubt that the Florida Gators and NCAA, they're a powerful team with how they are. And, I mean, we've talked about this before. Offense wins championships. Seahawks have an offense. I'm not saying they're winning no championships, but I mean they can get close to it. I feel like so. I mean, we'll see what they can do against Green Bay. That's all I'm gonna say.
All right, number 4, I got to see the New Orleans Saints. Man, look, man. As long as the Saints got the possibly the second or third best quarterback of all time, Drew Brees, man, they don't even need Michael Thomas. These guys can come out here. They're going to dominate the Bears. First of all, Mitch Trubisky sucks. It's going to be probably like 30-10 to be honest. It's going to be a blowout. So don't say it's not going to be. It's going to be a blowout. Then they'll face the Packers, and you never know what you're going to get out of them. I'm sure Michael Thomas is going to play on injury for that game because they're going to need him. And then at number 3, I got the Packers. The Packers, man, dominant team, but I already know who I got one spot over them, and that team I just feel like is hotter right now. But the Packers got MVP A-Rod on the field, and that is a scary sight, man. When that dude walks out there, number 17 as well, possibly the top 2 wide receiver in the league, could be the best. That team is scary, man. That defense is questionable in some spots, but you got Jair Alexander, who's been a lockdown cornerback. I like what I'm seeing from the Packers, man. Like I said, I think this team, like I said, towards the beginning of the season, after like week 3, I said the Packers are the best team in the NFC, and I'm still sticking by that. I got the Packers as the highest team on my week 1 playoff power rankings.
I'm gonna go number 3. I got the Buffalo Bills. I mean, like you said, they're a powerful team. The only reason that I don't have them over the Packers is because I honestly don't know how that matchup would go. Personally, I feel like it would be a duel between the offenses. But I mean, as of right now, I have the Packers over the Bills at number 2.
I mean, the Bills have cleaned up that defense too, so it's a scary sight.
It is a scary sight, but
They've gotten all the Packers
defense is so iffy sometimes. Like they'll play great one game, and the next game they'll just let anyone score on them.
So they got a bye week. How did they tip it? It really, I mean, we're comparing the Packers and the Bills, but if the Packers face the Bills right now, I'm looking at the Bills, man.
I don't know who I would pick. I mean, I'm biased.
That'd be a great game. Talk about what would be a good Super Bowl. But yeah, speaking of the Bills, they're number 2 for me.
If we meet them in the Super Bowl, we winning, bro. The Bills ain't winning no Super Bowls, man. Come on, man.
I mean, okay, I guess.
Bills don't win Super Bowls.
Yeah, they also don't have the second seed. They also don't win the AFC East. When was the last time they did that? Josh Allen wasn't born.
When was the last time they won a Super Bowl, bro?
It doesn't matter.
Come on, man. You were saying that earlier, bro. The history with the Browns and the Steelers, man. I said history changes, but these Bills' history is not going to change if they make it to the Super Bowl.
Well, good luck getting them Packers in there. You know them boys like choking in that NFC Championship.
That's facts.
Yeah, number 2, I got the Bills, man. This team is just right now, they're the hottest team in the league. I'm talking about even hotter than the Chiefs, man. These guys shot up. Like I said at the beginning of the season on the podcast, I said, look, man, their defense is kind of struggling, but they've gotten way better. This team is a threat.
Okay,
I want you to explain your Packers at number 2.
I've already explained it. I mean,
it must have been so BS. I wasn't even listening.
That sucks.
So we both got the Chiefs.
I guess we're done with our power rankings. Everybody knows who's number 1 is. It's not even Kansas City. It's named the Dynasty. Dynasty's at number 1.
Chiefs led by Patrick the GOAT Mahomes. Come on, bro.
Yeah. Tyreek Cheetah Hill. Travis.
You don't even look, man. You don't even need to say anybody else. You just need to say Patrick Mahomes, and that's it. Congratulations, Chiefs.
I'm just going.
You're probably going to win the Super Bowl.
Look, I'm gonna start looking up some bench players on the Kansas City Chiefs, and I'm just gonna start naming them when we talk about the Chiefs. I'm not even gonna say the Dynasty. I'm gonna be like
players who don't even play.
I'm gonna be like this so and so named led team, and y'all not even gonna know who we talk about, but y'all should. It's gonna be the Kansas. It's gonna be the Kansas City Chiefs.
Who we're talking about.
It don't matter though. I'm gonna look up a bench player. He's gonna be like wearing number 69 or something, just to make memes out of it. I'm telling you. I
mean, if it gives something to say, the Chiefs lost in Week 17 without Patrick or pretty much anybody playing. They lost.
Boo! They stink. Anyways,
Chiefs Dynasty over? Chief Dynasty over? Question mark.
Oh yeah, that's the title.
Oh my goodness.
Just be like Kansas City out of top 10. Bro, that's
Chiefs
funny.
no longer good. Chiefs lose. Oh my god.
Oh,
yeah, the Chiefs did
goodness.
struggle against the Falcons a week before though. So like this Chiefs team has simmered down a bit. Maybe it's like they're trying to keep their team healthy. They've simmered down a bit. They definitely haven't looked as dominant as they did towards the beginning of the season and the middle of the season, but they definitely in recent weeks have looked a bit slithery. I do want to point this out there. I saw a guy
Man, the
on
Chiefs
Twitter,
are
right?
trash, man. They're trash. They're garbage,
Come on,
bro. Patrick
stop.
Mahomes about to retire.
Patrick Mahomes' career won't last long. Patrick Mahomes is Mickey Mouse road to being the GOAT. Tom Brady was out of his prime.
Oh,
No longer.
my
He didn't
God.
have to face Tom Brady in the AFC.
Oh,
He did.
my
He did what
goodness.
once, and he lost 0-1 versus Tom Brady in the playoffs.
Oh
man.
my goodness.
Yeah, this Steelers fan said he wasn't sold on the Chiefs on Twitter, and I was just like, "Are you kidding me? What?" He said this team is beatable. Every team is beatable. You know what I'm saying? But you're not gonna sit here and tell me you're not sold on the Chiefs, on the dynasty. Come on, bro. Stop.
That's like that man saying that Pittsburgh
Stop.
Steelers are gonna get JJ Watt.
Yeah, like he wanted JJ
was
Watt,
getting
and he's
mad.
also like, yeah, he's making this stupid push for Carson Wentz. And I'm like, bro, do you understand how thick his contract is? Do you understand how thick Carson Wentz's contract is?
Who did you say Carson Wentz should go to? You said the Patriots.
Patriots, yes, sir.
I mean, that'd be a good fit.
It'd be a good
That'd
fit.
be a good fit.
You let Bill
They
Belichick
need
coach
to
him up.
fire that random head coach they got. That man just lost them the AFC East for the first time in forever, man. They need to fire that guy, whoever
Literally
that is.
trying to drive down the field to send the Bills game in overtime. This dude fumbles the ball, man. The Bills got lucky with
Bill Belichick.
I feel like
Bill
that was
Belichick was stressing, bro.
Dude, he was stressing all season, man. Cam Newton was just not the answer for that team. Cam Newton was just not the answer. Oh my goodness.
Oh my goodness.
Oh yeah, don't forget
Anyways.
Jacksonville.
Oh, what happened?
Jacksonville. Don't
What do you
forget.
mean, what do you mean Jacksonville?
Their dynasty is coming. We ain't forget, man. Come on.
Oh my goodness. T-Law.
T-Law.
Sunshine to
Sunshine is coming, baby. Y'all saw how you got look.
Sunshine.
He's gonna take that loss against Justin Fields personally. That's gonna be a new that's gonna be a new rivalry right there. That loss against Justin
Think so?
Fields, he's gonna take that personally. Both of these guys are gonna be in the AFC too. Ooh wee. Yes, sir. That's gonna be
That's crazy.
Well, I mean, let's see how both quarterbacks turn out in the NFL, because getting
We'll
drafted
see.
overall doesn't
We'll-
guarantee
yeah,
anything.
We'll see.
So
Anyways,
Mm-hmm.
it's been a good table talk here. Well, we went over our top 10 playoff rankings, outlook, and both adjustments for Offensive Rookie of the Year. If y'all have any disagreements or agreements, any changes y'all would like to make to our power rankings or the playoff outlooks that we made, go ahead and leave that down in the comment section below. Social medias are on the screen. Please leave a like and subscribe. It's been your boy Kid and Kam. Peace.
see ya.